Our broadcast comes to you today from inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Both of today's teams are looking to add another win to their total and give their team some momentum as the end of the season draws nearer. Thanks for joining us as the Dolphins square off against the Lions. Both teams have taken the field, and let's see what happens now as we're ready for the kickoff. Mormon comes in to kick off. Good distance. This one is fielded by Stallworth. Stallworth takes this one back to the 24. John, when we started, it appeared these teams were evenly matched, and this has the makings of a game that will go right down to the end.
Both of these teams have a lot of talent on both sides of the ball, so you know that they can make big plays. The key to this one is going to be getting momentum early and hanging on to it for as long as it can, which would have to be the length of the game. Keep an eye on the safety. Take advantage of the spots where the defense looks soft.
Parker, the lone back, looking to run it here. Fakes the handoff on the run, and he makes the goal. Winfield makes the play at the 42-yard line.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
It's 1st and 10. The backs are lined up in an eye. Hand off to the tailback. Strahan comes up to make the play at the 42.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Gets the pass off. Breaks the tackle. June is there on the stop at the 48.
This is a play that you need. Trust your quarterback to make a good throw here.
Ball right around midfield. The Lions come out with 3 receivers tight. Play action. Will take off. Whisker comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line.
Go with the ground attack. You got to take it to him.
Ball on the 43-yard line. Miami comes out with 8 guys. Setting up play action on the move. And the catch is made. They get another first down here.
Well, they're not doing anything fancy, but good old-fashioned drop back and pass. And it's working.
In field goal range now. Only one man back. Going to the air on first down. Going deep, looking for something in the end zone. They get it in through the air. Young watched his receiver, gets some room, and got it to him for 6. Scobie comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. Great job moving the ball down the field for a touchdown on their first possession.
I really like the way these guys came right out after you on offense. They made the right calls, executed properly, and put that one right in the end zone.
Sends it sailing from the 7-yard line.
It's still early in the game. But you got to think the coach wants his guys to make a statement by scoring some points in this drive.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Detroit goes with a 4-man front. Hands it off. Number 92 records the stop at the 22-yard line. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap, but the defensive line sealed everything up.
They'll go from the I formation. Drops back. The big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. Now, he won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
Throwing. The receiver with a lot of open room. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 38. When you give him time, he'll find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind them. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
Detroit comes out in a 4-3. Looking for the deep pass down the right side. He can't stay in bounds. Bailey got there a little too early.
Yeah, those guys were having a battle all the way down the field.
So they're inside the 20. Need to get a touchdown. Pass play here on first down. For the end zone. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. It's tipped away by the cornerback.
That's a good job of reading and timing the play so the receiver can't make the catch.
Detroit lines up in a 4-3. Hands it off. Number 92 is there on the stop at the 16-yard line.
Mixon runs with passes, keeps the defense honest.
Inside the red zone. Detroit goes with a four-man front. Dropping back, throws to the end zone. Great effort, John, to try to stay in bounds, but he can't get it done, and it's fourth down.
Hey, every player in the field loves to score. So when you miss an opportunity like that, it really hurts him.
Todd Peterson comes out to attempt what will be a 34-yard field goal. The veteran connecting for the field goal. They wanted to get 7, but were able to at least pick up 3.
Well, the defense made some good plays. They were able to hold them to a field goal.
Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 5-yard line. The defense gave up a touchdown the last time.
You got to execute out there. There's no second chances.
Ball on their own 22. Miami lines up in the 46. A little misdirection. Loses the defense. Comes up to make the play. Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back did the rest.
So they have 1st and 10 here. They line up in the I formation. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 7-3. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. So about 3 minutes left. Only one man back with a counter play. John is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line.
Look at that defense over there. You own these guys if you can just execute.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Parker, the lone back. Here they come. Throwing on the run.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Williamson was the intended receiver on that play. The wide receiver has it. Hunter makes the play at midfield.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
Gets rid of it, and this pass is complete. The 40. Dyson makes the stop at the 28. That's why he's so dangerous.
I'll tell you what, he's just a football player and a great ball handler. Anytime you get the ball in his hands, it can be big.
The Dolphins come out in a 4-3. They'll pass on first down. Gets the pass off to the back. Dockett comes up to make the play.
Passing on first down is a way of keeping the defense off balance. If you're successful, it could set up big runs on first down or any typical passing situation.
Gain of 3. Drops back, stepping up. There he goes. A lot of room to run. He's there on the stop.
Watch. Now the key to this first down was the fact that the defense lost containment on the quarterback. He's out there running around, and that time it got him a first down.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. Down inside the 15. Only one man back. Pressure coming.
When you think about guys who have a big heart, this guy has to be at the top of the list. He just never lets up out there.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack. Dropping back. Pressure.
Michael Strahan is one of those linemen that's going to get to your quarterback. You just hope he doesn't get there too often. I know you hate these long yardage situations, but you really have to get this one.
Young scans the defense from the gun. Under pressure. Doesn't get much behind it. It's batted away. Williamson was his intended target. Winfield was there on the coverage. Scobie will try to come through with the field goal here. Clearly not the result he was looking for. So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 39-yard line. Detroit goes with a four-man front. Stepping up. Incomplete.
He decided to try and pass it, but he was taking so much heat that it just kind of wobbled out of there.
We're just about down to 1 minute. Warner back in the shotgun. Gets the pass off. The wide receiver has it. Buchanan is there for the tackle at the 46.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. It keeps the same defense on the field.
Warner with a man in motion. Dropping back. Steps up into the pocket. Going long. Almost picked off. He goes deep downfield and is lucky it's not picked off.
That's one of those times when you see a guy make a great play in the ball, but not come up with a catch.
Norman is ready to punt this one away. Stallworth sets up to run back the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
Deep in their own territory. They line up in the I formation. Hand it off. Loses one tackle. Williams comes up to make the play. At the 13.
He's really getting it done out there. I talked to the offensive coordinator this week, and he told me that he was going to be an important part of this offensive game plan.
A little misdirection. Howard is the guy who's there to bring it down at the 17-yard line.
Time to give it to your halfback. Tell him to look for a hole to open up inside.
Ball on their own 17. The Dolphins line up in a 4-3. Fakes the handoff. He takes off with room to run. Loose ball.
You need to hurry up here. So complete this pass and then get out of bounds.
Ball on their own 26. Young scans for the fence from the gun. Throwing right to the back. Winfield pulls him down at the 32. He did a good job breaking off his route when he saw the blitz coming.
That's exactly the kind of thing you want to do. You want to make the adjustment and give your quarterback a target when you see them sending extra guys on a blitz.
The Dolphins with a four-man front. Hand it off to the back. Detroit stop it there. Less than 2 minutes to go in the half.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
Now in second and long after the sack. Out of the I formation. Looking to run it here. Closing in. And he finishes the throw.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in. Either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
The Dolphins come out in a nickel package. Looking upfield. Great fake. Gets rid of it. Knocked away. And this should be the last play of the half. They'll take a chance here and go for it on fourth down. They're blitzing, trying something to the left. This pass is incomplete. So after the first 2 quarters of play, Scobie will be kicking off. Should be a return here. From the 9. Missed the tackle. Chambers takes this one back to the 24-yard line.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. When he let that one go, the lineman got his hand up and he batted it down at the line.
Warner with a man in motion. Tucks it away. Hill records the stop. Martin with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 6. Detroit comes out in a 4-3. Handed off to the back. What a slip. Midfield, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown. And so with a trail of defenders in his wake, he takes it down the field for a touchdown.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
Peterson comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Big opening drive, moving down the field and putting it into the end zone.
That's excellent execution by the guys out there on offense. They look confident, moved the ball, and found the end zone. That's a great way to start the second half.
Sends it sailing. From the 4-yard line. Detroit is trying to take the lead on this drive as they take over. Only one man back. Hand it off. They'll go with the play fake. Keeps it. There he goes. Howard makes the tackle at midfield. And it's the quarterback himself able to pick up a big first down.
Here's the thing. If you give him any type of lane or gap to run through, he's going to take it, and he's usually going to take it for a big gain.
Dropping back to pass on first down. June is there for the tackle at the 35.
Let's move this football.
So they have 1st and 10 here. The Dolphins come out in a nickel package. A little misdirection. Fletcher with the tackle at the 23-yard line. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
The Lions come out of the bunch point. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. They've now registered 4 sacks, and they have completely dominated that offensive line. Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. Young using split backs. Drops back. Going deep, looking for something in the end zone. Hits the grave. The pass goes for 6.
Just watch this guy get open on the right side. Quarterback sees him and throws a strike for the touchdown.
The extra point attempt is good. Great drive that culminates in a trip to the end zone and gives them the lead.
That's a big drive that they really needed. The score really swings momentum over to their side, giving them confidence that they can move the ball against this defense. Now it's up to their defense to keep the pressure on. Penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
It's 1st and 10. The Lions come out in a 4-3 with a counterplay. The 30, the 20, the back breaking free. He gets all the way in for the touchdown. Curtis Martin was there earlier and revisits the end zone with that carry.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
Peterson comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. That's why defenses have so much trouble against this ball club. It took just one play to score.
Yeah, I've heard of a no-look pass in basketball. That was a no-look touchdown. The defense didn't see it coming.
He got all of that one. This one is taken by Stallworth. In their last possession, they did a great job moving the ball through the air on their way to the end zone. And you'd expect to see the same thing here until the defense proves they can defend against the pass. Miami lines up in a 4-3. Tosses it out to the right. Jones comes up to make the play at the 19-yard line.
You need to keep these guys on. Powered up between the tackles a time or two.
So it's 2nd and 10. with the blitz. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. John, it looked like it was tipped at the very last moment by the safety.
That was a good read of the quarterback. That's what you need to do when you're playing center field.
Parker, the lone setback.
Yellow, 16. Hey.
With the pass. Pass caught by the fullback. Jones brought him down for his third tackle. They pick up 16 yards on third down. Dropping back to pass on first down. Rolling. Complete to the wide receiver.
That's the type of catch that makes a highlight reel. The halfback looks like a good option here. Set up some blocks and see if he can break it for a big game.
Miami goes with a four-man front. Pressure. Gets the pass off. Completed pass to the back. Back gets through. Griffin takes him down. Caught for a first down against single coverage. So we have 1st and 10 here. The Dolphins with a four-man front. The blitz is on. Wrapped up and brought down. Young gets dropped for a sack. Great day for this defense. 5 sacks and counting. Now in 2nd and long after the sack. Looking for something long. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 17.
Look here. He does 2 things perfectly on this play. 1, he watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch. And 2, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. Hey, that's a nice-looking play. Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
With the throw, incomplete. A little bit long, overthrowing the receiver.
He looks a little jumpy back there. One thing you never want to do is look at the rush. You want to keep your eyes downfield. If you start looking at the rush, then you can never be effective.
Dropping back. They reached him just as he was throwing.
They did a nice job up front with their bull rushes and rips and stunts, forcing adjustments along the offensive line. They have to do a better job getting off the ball and controlling the line of scrimmage. They're going to have a tough time whenever they drop back to throw.
Drops back. He'll keep it. Breaking through. Touchdown, Detroit.
He sure showed some improvising on that touchdown run. I'm sure his coach was holding his breath watching him run around like that. But he's got to be happy with the result.
Scobie comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. So at the end of the third quarter, the score is 21-17. Lions. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. They'll return this one. From the 11-yard line.
This is one of those spots where they have to put something together because they're just running out of time.
1st and 10. Detroit using 3 linebackers. Warner sends a man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. He shakes the defender. David pulls him down at the 36-yard line.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the fourth quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Hands it off. Polamalu comes up to make the play at the 40.
You know that the guys up front love to run block. All offensive linemen do. Just out-muscle the guy right in front of you. They've done a pretty good job of creating seams and holes for the backs in this one.
Detroit lines up in a 4-3 on the carry. Lewis is there on the stop at the 41. Martin battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. 2-minute warning coming up. Detroit comes out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Polamalu comes up to make the play. Martin picks up the first down. That's the second time on this drive he's been able to move the chains. Ball at midfield. Detroit goes with a 4-man front. Gets the pass off. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. The short pass falling to the turf, and it'll be 2nd down. almost at the 2-minute mark now. The Lions line up in a 4-3. Campbell in motion. Little misdirection. Reed is there on the spot at the 49-yard line. Mark battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pick. Just over a minute still to go. Warner from the shotgun. Taylor, the motion man. Dropping back with the throw. And caught. Great effort there. Campbell caught it short of the first down marker. And it looks like they're going to go no huddle. Rolling. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
Watch it here. This is one heck of a play by the defender on 4th down. He gets up there, and he deflects the ball to save a big play. Pound this one up the middle with your fullback, but tell him to protect the ball.
Set. Red, 25. Hey.
Hand it off to the back. James comes up to make the play at the 44.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
We're just about down to 1 minute.
Set. Hey.
Dropping back. Under pressure. Ball loose. The Lions grab the live ball. They got that one back.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far. These 3rd downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead. Broken up.
He has a knack for making a big play. And that was another one right there.
Parker was the one they were trying to get the ball to. And here's how they've done so far on 4th down. To keep the offense on the field here, aggressive play calling. Gets rid of it. Complete to the running back. Go forward. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
This is just a great play to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. I mean, it's 4th down. You got one last shot to do it, and they do it perfectly.
Set. Hey.
The ground. Grant Westbrook is the man to bring him down. That's his 3rd tackle. Gain of 4.
Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
Only one man back on the carry. Griffin comes up to make the play. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
We're just about down to 1 minute. Young will work out of the shotgun. Closing in. Got to him as he throws. It's broken up.
Taking shots like that will really affect his rhythm with his receiver.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Set. Hey.
Here they come. Throwing. Complete pass to the back. Incomplete pass. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And this is the 9th play of this drive. They're inside the 20.
Set. Hey.
Drops back. With the pass. Fletcher has it. Breaking free. Can't bring him down. Tries to make something out of nothing and pays the price. So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Warner from the shotgun. Driving back the pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. And he goes out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
The rush is on. Pressure coming.
Looks like there was a missed assignment somewhere. The play looked like it was developing perfectly. And boom, the pass rusher got there and dragged him down.
Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here. Pressure rolling out to his right. With the throw, the pass ball's incomplete. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
3rd and long. They don't need all of it on this play since they'll be going for it on 4th down anyway.
That's less pressure on the quarterback, so he doesn't have to force the throw. Not yet, at least.
Gets the pass off. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Dolphins.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The extra point attempt is good.
It's amazing when you think about it. The litmus test for a great quarterback is being able to bring his team back to win games in the 4th quarter.
Squib kick here. From the 21. The Lions can't afford to waste much time as they take over. At the 40.
Watch for the blitz here. If you see someone coming, look for the hot receiver. He should be open.
Ball on their own 40.
Red 25.
Parker, the lone
Red
setback.
25. Red 25.
Pass play here on 1st down. Off his back foot. And he hits his target. Detroit calls a timeout with under a minute left in the 4th quarter.
Any 1st down play needs to yield some kind of yardage. You don't want 2nd and long too many times.
And a pickup of about 2. Out of the I formation. Under pressure, going deep. This one falls incomplete.
He just flicked his wrist and the ball just took off. He just needed to take a little bit off of that one, and it could have gone for a big play.
Stallworth was the intended receiver on that play. This is it. He has to throw it as far as he can. They just barely have a prayer or some kind of a defensive penalty to give him another shot. This one is over. Scobie comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. The final score is Detroit 28, Miami 24.